After a crushing defeat in local elections last weekend, President Hollande really had no choice but to do a revamp of his government in an attempt to start over, really, in his embattled presidency and try and seize back the political initiative. The first thing he did was appoint Manuel Valls, a figure very much on the right wing of his ruling Socialist Party, as Prime Minister, which was quite a provocative move. The man is regarded with deep suspicion by very many in the Socialist Party because he's a kind of Blairite reformer. He then followed up today by appointing a whole set of new ministers. The top of the list was Michel Sapin, a long-time close associate and friend of Monsieur Hollande, who will be finance minister and will have the job of persuading Brussels to accept France's need for a bit more time to bring its budget deficit under control. But at the same time, he also appointed Arnaud Montebourg, who's well known as a controversial interventionist left-wing minister, to an enhanced portfolio covering the economy and industry. If you take the appointments of Mr. Sapin, who's very much a social democrat, and Mr. Montebourg, who is much more to the left, it looks like this is a cabinet with still considerable internal tensions. But Mr. Hollande has had to pay attention to the left wing of his party and trying to keep party unity because he's seeking a vote of confidence later this month for his new economic policy, which is a tilt towards more pro-business policies, and he can't afford to have defections in the party. It's a very big task that he's set himself. The president is the most unpopular president since the Second World War. The government change doesn't really alter some of the fundamentals very much. What they desperately need is a swing around in the economy. If there is no growth, if there's no reduction in unemployment over the next year, then Mr. Hollande is in probably hopeless territory going into the election in 2017. On the other hand, if he can get the economy to speed up a bit, if employment does start to pick up, then he still has 3 years to turn things around. Hugh Carnegy, Financial Times, Paris.